The first layer of the research onion is the research philosophy, and there are different philosophies that applies for different researches. And we learned some of those today: positivism, phenomenology, subjectivism, and objectivism. What is positivism? Positivism philosophy believes that there are answers for this research question, but we don't know which answer is appropriate. Somebody is suffering from diabetes and we don't know the reason, but there are reasons, there are answers, there are theories. Stress level can be the reason, food consumption can be the reason, exercise can be the reason, or there are multiple things. So this positivism approach will pick all these answers and test one by one and finally find out what is appropriate, what is influencing the blood sugar of this particular guy specifically, because the stress level doesn't influence the blood sugar of every single diabetic patient. Some of those it is stress level and some others it is exercise. So the positivism would find out the right appropriate answer based on what is already known. So positivism is about finding answer from what is already known and testing that and confirm this is what the answer is for. And this positivism approach doesn't have the capacity to find out any new answers. Before I kick off to phenomenology philosophy, let me once again emphasize positivism is about finding out knowledge, finding out theories and testing those from what is already known. There are knowledge and you don't know what applies, so you pick one of those or you pick some of those and you test it and confirm this is the theory for this particular problem. That is positivism. It doesn't have any capacity to develop some new theories. Now let's talk about the blood sugar again. Curing blood sugar, meaning getting some diabetic patient out of that diabetic and he doesn't have diabetic anymore. You completely treat him, curing. And the other one is managing the blood sugar. If the blood sugar goes up, you put it down. If that goes down, you put it up. That is managing. We have enough theories to manage the blood sugar and we have no theories to cure the blood sugar. So if you want to find out some new theory to cure the blood sugar, positivism wouldn't help you at all because it cannot find out any new theory and you have to approach with phenomenology. Subjectivism and objectivism. Subjectivism is about the philosophy wants the fact to be exist. They want to see and believe. They want to have things visible. They should be able to measure those things. They should have some quantifiable measurements or some other scales. That is when subjectivism is applied. And objectivism doesn't want any of those. It is about personal feelings and emotions. Let me take an example to understand this. Now the research question is whether the God exists in this universe or not. To do this research, you may follow either philosophy. If you follow the subjectivism wouldn't say yes to this answer at all because they want to see the God. They want the God to be visible. They want the fact to be seen. They want to quantify how many gods are there and how big he is and how does he look like and so on. So if you apply subjectivism, you don't need to do a research here because that's a wrong philosophy. You would find the answer that there is no God because nobody can see the God. But objectivism, it's about the right philosophy to find out whether the God exists or not because that's about the feeling. You can't see the God, you can't touch the God, but you can see the feelings of it. You can feel the God. You can touch your God with your emotions. So objectivism would be the right philosophy to find out whether the God exists or not.